Are you considering a move to the Charlotte, North Carolina area? Well, this video is for you. You might be wondering what the attraction is to this charming city, and you may also be wondering what people don't like about living here. So today, I'm going to share a few pros and cons about living in the Charlotte area, specifically 3 things you are absolutely going to love and 3 things you might not love so much. And stick around to the end. I'll reveal my favorite thing about living in this area that you're not going to find on a Google search. If we haven't met before, my name is Martha Schmaker, and I make videos all things Charlotte. What it's like to work here, live here, and play here. From the food, dining, and shopping to all the outdoor activities, from the mountains to the beaches. I am a licensed realtor, and I help people just like you buy, sell, relocate, and invest in the greater Charlotte and surrounding areas. In 2010, my family and I moved from the Midwest to escape those long, cold winters and gray skies, and there's been no looking back. So here's what you can expect in this video. I'm going to highlight 3 pros and cons about moving to Charlotte. I'll dive deeper into specific suburbs and neighborhoods in subsequent videos. But for now, I hope this video provides value as you make your journey to Charlotte. So let's get started. All right, the number 1 reason that people love living here is the weather. That was our number 1 reason for moving here. The weather just cannot be beat. So here in Charlotte, the coldest month is going to be January, where average temperatures around 33 degrees. But then it starts to get nice by March. You're going to have an early spring. Flowers are blooming, yards are green, the weeds are also blooming early here. By July, the temperatures are pretty warm. We have average temperatures of 71 to 91 degrees in July, but we do hit a heat index of about 107. Temperatures start to cool off again in September. So September and October are beautiful months to be outdoors again. The number 2 reason that people love living in this area is the outdoor activities and all the amenities. So with those 218 sunny days, you can be outside. Now, what is there to do here? So there is tons of hiking trails. We have greenways where people are walking, running, biking, pushing the stroller, walking the dog. We have golf courses galore. There are 26 golf courses in Charlotte. There are an additional 25 golf courses within 20 miles of Charlotte. We have easy access to the mountains. 2 hours to the west, you can get up to the mountains and go hiking and see all the cute mountain towns. 3.5 hours to the east, you can get to so many beaches. And like our family often does, you can make that a day trip. Lots of rec sports for children, and we have lots of YMCAs, fitness centers, so there's so much to do outside. And most communities have a pool and tennis courts that is included in your HOA. The number 3 reason that people love living in this area is the access to great education. Here in the Charlotte area, the Mecklenburg County is ranked 44 out of 115 school districts. But just south of Charlotte is a county called Union County, and the Union County Public Schools actually rank 3rd out of 115 school districts in the state of North Carolina. So that is excellent. And there are so many excellent schools. I really encourage you to go to greatschools.org or go to niche.com, and I'll put those links below where you can access great school information. So if there's a specific area that you're looking to move, you can go and check out the schools for that area. The other thing that is so wonderful about living in this area is access to so many great universities such as Duke University, Chapel Hill, and NC State. Like all major cities, and Charlotte is no exception, it has its drawbacks, and these should be considered before you make your move here. Drawback number 1 is how spread out Charlotte is. Charlotte is the largest city in North Carolina, and with that, things are really spread out, and it can take some time to travel to those different destinations. So it really depends on where you live, where you work, where you're traveling to, but you need to build in some extra time and understand that it's going to take some time to get around the city. So just to give you a little bit of a little idea of how spread out it is, we have IKEA to the northeast, we have Costco to the southeast, and then we have the Charlotte Douglas International Airport to the west. And we have a loop that runs around Charlotte. It's called 485. It's 67 miles. So from start to finish, it will take you over an hour to drive around Charlotte. We also have I-77 that runs through Charlotte, and then we have I-85. So I'm going to talk about drawback number 2, which is the congestion. So with so many people moving here, the infrastructure has not kept up with the number of people. And I looked up where Charlotte ranks, and we actually rank 35 in the United States for how bad our congestion is. And obviously that congestion is is worse during the peak hours of 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and again 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And I will say in the evening that congestion can run even longer towards 6:30, quarter to 7. But the congestion is just something that, it's something that you want to be aware of before you move here. And like everyone who's moved here, you find alternative routes, you find the best times to travel, and you just make do with what you have. So that leads me to drawback number 3 is the real estate. So although the cost of living in Charlotte is lower than most major cities, there has been a rise in the housing prices, and that is due to the number of people that are moving here and the low inventory of homes. So in the last few years, there has been a rise in our real estate prices. There's been a rise in rents in the more desirable neighborhoods. We have been building more apartments and townhomes closer to the city, but if you want to find more affordable or variety of single family homes, you will need to look further out from the city in some of the suburbs. Now, I did a recent search, and this is in the last 30 days. The median house price was $474, so $474,000 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. The average sales price was $706,000 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. And I looked to see what was the lowest price that someone bought a home for here in the Charlotte area, and that was $215,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath manufactured home. And the highest price in the last 30 days was $7.6 million for a 5-bedroom, 9-bath home at Quail Hollow Club. So as you can see, the housing here is just as diverse as the city, and there is something for everyone. Okay, I promised that I would share one of my favorite things about living in this area, and that's the equestrian farms scattered around. Some of these are privately owned, others offer lessons and boarding, but these equestrian farms offer so much beauty and tranquility for this area that so many people enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed sharing. If you have additional questions, please drop those in the comments below. Again, my name is Martha Schmaker. I would love to be your realtor of choice. So if you'd like to reach out to me directly, feel free to call, email, or book a direct call with me through my Calendly link. Oh, and please hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. I really look forward to helping you on your journey to moving to Charlotte. Let's make this journey together.